A university professor has launched legal action after she was suspended from lecturing over phrasing she insists was taken out of context and she only used due to her dyslexia muddling thing. Dr. Ann Anderson, a lecturer at Exeter University for almost 30 years, is claiming breach of contract against the Arts Society. The 65-year-old was about to start a lecture over Zoom when she branded the Duchess of Sussex dreaded Meghan, before making other unrelated comments which she claims were taken out of context and misinterpreted. During an informal chat before the art lecture entitled How We Got IKEA, Scandinavian Design 1880 to 1960, Dr. Anderson commented on the aftermath of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's explosive Oprah Winfrey interview. Dr. Anderson says she uttered the words the dreaded Meghan and said, "You couldn't turn the television on without some person of a colourful disposition having a moan about some." Days later, Dr. Anderson received an email from the Arts Society's chief executive Florian Schweitzer informing her of the racism accusation, her suspension and telling her she was to face a disciplinary. The honorary associate professor at University of Exeter was accused of racism and removed from the Arts Society's directory as a Dr. Anderson has since been cleared of racism but remains suspended from the Arts Society due to inappropriate comments, and the panel dismissed the charge that the comments were racist due to insufficient evidence. However, it agreed that they could be interpreted as racist. They stated that the comments and Dr. Anderson's role in the discussion about Meghan Markle were inappropriate and could bring the Arts Society, and Dr. Anderson was ordered to write letters of apology to the complainants and the Arts Society tomorrow and attend a diversity training course. But she refused to attend the course and has now lost her accreditation. Speaking about her high court battle, she told the Daily Mail, "I have lost 3/4 of my income. I can't sleep." An Arts Society spokesman said the decision was appropriate, adding, "We're satisfied we acted reasonably and in a." Speaking of the incident, Dr. Anderson added, "We had a viewing of the video with my two complainants. Over an hour, they grilled me extensively. They thought Meghan Markle was an inappropriate. I regret saying them because they have been taken out of context and There's a danger of how relaxed you can be on a Zoom call in your home. People know I'm dyslexic and I always put my foot." The academic said her colourful comment was not racism, but a misuse of language. She said she was talking about Meghan's language and should have used the words florid and language. A spokesman representing the Arts Society said, "A serious complaint of racism was made against Dr. Anderson. We obviously had a duty to investigate it. We also had a duty, of course, to ensure the process was fair to Dr. Anderson. We fulfilled both of those duties." The decision to remove Dr. Anderson's accreditation was regrettable, but first, Dr. Anderson failed to comply with some of the conditions imposed on her by the complaints panel on April 19, 2021, following the panel's investigation into an allegation of racism. Secondly, by speaking to the press with an untrue account of the facts and the complaints procedure, she brought the Arts Society into disrepute. The decision to remove her accreditation was therefore appropriate in this "We're a learning organization, and a broad church of views and interests, and we welcome scrutiny and criticism. But we're also entitled to act when allegations that are untruthful and unfair are made against us. We did everything we could to avoid an outcome like this, whilst also maintaining our commitment to diversity and to investigating serious complaints."